And welcome back, guys. We're going to be playing Bloodlines 2. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe button. Let's get back into it.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done, or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You are the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbat? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
We take it to Campbell. Lou's not the power in Seattle. Not anymore. We have traditions. We have laws.
I'm not sure you're right. But we could try. We'd need something. I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Ooh, what? Like the skulls of her enemies, hollowed out, gold-plated, and used as drinking vessels?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Oh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier. Since I broke 7 of their mirrors in my experiment, which might explain why I keep losing at roulette.
Fabien, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them. Over to the glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking. Huh, goon on the door. That one?
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
I have an invite.
None of that, my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night. Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the Glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will. You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Huh. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator. In the Glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. The Glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. Uh-oh, Tolly. This means...
Now why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I need to use the elevator.
Mm-hmm. And I need a miraculous coat of many colors. Guess we're both out of luck.
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
I could, owe you a favor?
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
About patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something. Arting. You know, making art from life.
Why is that a big deal?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I think there's more to this one. I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at a ticking time bomb. You're good with the inanimate. Take a look.
About Silky. Can you give me a hint?
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet. But
Something, anything. I want to know the details.
I'll come back.
Good luck, Detective.
Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. I headed to Aurora Pond to try to get a private art viewing. Onda had made a deal with the court to stay in Seattle. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time.
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration. All is well.
Just a precious moment, if I might.
Resign yourself, Fate.
Could you spare a drink before the end of the world?
It is in your touch.
Thank you, Miss Shelby. You just keep spreading the good.
Do not waste your life, Fate.
Onda had made a deal with the court to stay. I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still,
What do you want?
This your place now?
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice and shut it down. But for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
How did you join the Camarilla? Not easy for one of your clan.
True enough. It's what you'd... The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city works. But...
Might I...
Guess you just did. But it...
Fair enough. I was just wondering. About Misty.
What about her?
Have you seen her around?
Not here. Not since you spoke to her. I guess she's moved on. She's out there in the city somewhere. You know it'll...
Yeah. I know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that would have just... Nope. I didn't think that... I didn't see the point in confusing things. There was a...
Make it fast. Uh-huh.
I didn't think that... I didn't see the... Not the best conversation. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. Might be useful. This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services? Well, well. Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out. Hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery. Ha! Cutlery? Whoa! Oh. Do you have an owner? Not an owner, but I was kinda hoping for a name. There is a scent associated with me, an aromatic fragrance like jasmine. With... Oh, you're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. I gotta ask, though, why did Onda put you here? You can only speculate, Detective. She does not want me found, no. Or perhaps she is scared of me. So, what has Onda used you for recently? Parting flesh, Detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. Oh, I can smell that. Guilt. You reek of it. So, have you killed lots of people? Look at me, Detective. Well-honed Steve, the stains are on the hill. When I sink into an opponent, which is presumably pretty short. Why? A blade cuts. A blade... This is deep. Deeper than my guesswork. I bite, I sever. Twice more. Bang, bang! Our victim sobbed. Oh. Wait, I am a knife. That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never... Thanks, Mr. Pointy. But she didn't kill the priest, did she? That letter. Tolly would be real interested in this. Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. There was still work to do. I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Silky's regular trips out of town needed investigating. Evening, Reggie.
Mr.
Just a little moment.
Sure.
Keep warm, Red. I poked around. So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me.
Here to brighten our shared journey?
Anything interesting happening at the Dutchman?
Always, Detective. Just nothing anyone wants shared with the PD. No offense. I know you're barely official. But my customers like their privacy, and so do I.
I was wondering about your out-of-town trips.
Were you? And what were you wondering?
What do you do when you head out?
Some things are not for sharing. At any rate, not with you, my friend.
Fair enough. Sure you won't tell me about the trips?
The secret of being tiresome is in telling everything, so no.
I gotta go.
Be well, Detective. Hey there. Thought you wouldn't be in tonight. What changed?
You know this is my favorite joint?
You were threatening to leave last week. What, you really want to try them?
That wasn't supposed to...
Hey there.
What else would I do?
I guess that's true. That's sad, man. After work hours, you should spread your wings, find a wider social circle. Oh, by the way, Sammy said you had trouble Thursday night. Anything I need to know?
Just some guy.
You knifed a customer in the bell. Hey there.
What?
I guess that's Sammy said you had...
No problem, boss. We dealt with it.
Well, that's good. So what do you need from me?
You got another out of town coming up?
Oh shit, yeah, it's nearly the 20th. You just reminded me. Can you pick up a package? It's at Wake the Dead. Amelia will have it ready. Just say it's the monthly one, for me.
Sure thing, boss. This was probably a good... To face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't. Hey, old...
Well now.
Could I partake... That's... Well, there's...
It's a lot.
I swear.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to...
Oh, it's you.
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky. He says it's the usual monthly one.
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
He asked me to do it.
I doubt that. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Thanks, Mrs. T. Hi there. I wanted to collect
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Look, can I just get it? I'm in a hurry.
I've a mind to stave your... Remove your...
Hi there.
Oh, you do you?
I'll keep it safe for the boss.
Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Sim...
Thanks. I'll make sure. Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew. But this would be enough for Tolly. Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. What was next? I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Shall we commute? It's... Now that's a kicker. Always a pleasure, Guru. You keep it real. But... I headed to...
Some real creeps walking around tonight.
Jesus, it's cold.
Here we were. A quick appraisal of...
Fabien!
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. But I'm sorry.
I fear I have... I wanted to see Patience.
They are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
Yeah, you can take a look, I'm sure.
Just thanks.
Take care.
With Patience not around, this seemed a good... Patience was good, I think. But I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked... Ooh, not my taste. No. Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I just call you Art, short for Arthur, or maybe Artemisia. Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the consumer of the husks of the lost.
Oh? That's nice. What's your purpose? Why did Patience choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy.
I am an expression of the truth of those.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just... Any supernatural stuff going on here? Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And what's more?
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull. Gotta take a look at your noggin, Art. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. Got fangs. Oh, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My.
Thin ice, Malkavian.
Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
I am appreciating the art.
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
The raw materials. This skull is really interesting. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh.
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Oh yeah, I know something about...
I bet you do, Malky. And filing cabinets and road signs, am I right?
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who Old Bonehead was, I knew Tully would want to know where the skull came from. You're really not gonna tell me where you got the skull?
Why is it so important to you?
I'm a detective. I'd like to dig into the story for you.
Yeah, I guess there is something in that. I would like to know more. Fine then. Katsumi got it, God knows where from. Said one of her hangers-on dug it up. Literally, there was still mud on it. Tell me what you find out. Ugh.
Katsumi was the source. That would...
Yeah, you do that.
That was Patience ticked off Tolly's list. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
You have bills to pay. Kids to...
What?
The blessed...
We don't know. Hope you're here.
We should have sent...
Oh, this place is a dump.
Been having fun?
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our
He goes out into... I'm pretty sure he's trying to teach the animals. Reading to them. Philosophy books.
Putting Descartes before the horse and other critters, huh? Neato. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while.
I know about Patience artwork.
Great! So will it animate and
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of...
Aha!
Not sure, but
It is worth buying a ticket to that
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father McMillan? What a shame. Funny. I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Now you have an appointment with an elevator.
Oh, the basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to. Yeah, I wasn't Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down. Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
I gotta fix the boiler.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
Down, please. Not up. Can I stress not up?
The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Oh, you want I should give you a little maintenance? With an axe?
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept... Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had... Ain't my buddy Willem had one of these. Always... Classical, but didn't this look just like one of... Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabien, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face, I'd say you're on the money.
Our city is wounded.
Shell?
The world. We sh-
Wait, I've worked.
Keep your up. The end is nigh, yet it is a gentle.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
Fabien, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, Detective, but go on.
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
Drive Lou out of Seattle. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspects in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed, I guess.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Werewolf, maybe?
You know I won't tolerate them in Seattle. There's been no hint of dog for decades.
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why?
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration.
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing,
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the day. A mortal, do you...
Perhaps a ghoul? They'd breathe like a mortal, but they'd have an edge.
Ah, yes. So, they are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul. Loves to... So? What's...
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabien. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
Sophia used her blood sorcery to change her abilities so she could walk in daylight.
Detective, have you been
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind. Together, you faked up taking the head off your dearest. The two of you did this together. To clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabien. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
The truth doesn't matter. It's all about who's got obedient goons.
Oh, no. No, Fabien. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
Yep, I guess our prince awaits.
Jesus H. Christ on a cross!
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Oh, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
Fire.
You asked to meet. We are meeting.
4 centuries on this planet, and you're stating the obvious. I still have hunters running around my city. That's gonna be a problem.
Tell me what you know so far.
Tali spotted a group scoping out the glacier. It looked like he'd have to get involved. Until something else drew their attention. I need to know what, and I need those hunters neutralized before they circle back.
Humor me a moment. Say we leave these hunters be.
Que sera, sera, right? Can't say I've not considered it. But you don't know what Lou's capable of. If she found out, just a single fuck-up, we shouldn't even be talking about this. With the Anarch situation, for better or worse, we need our court at full strength. Don't mention this again.
I want something in return.
For doing your job? You already have Sophia and the Kindred I tasked to give you a... Still, it's not as if I'm ungrateful. I'll think about it.
I will take care of this. Where can I find these hunters?
We had reports of them near the Aurora pawn shop. Nico was particularly agitated. He wanted to talk to you. I don't need to spell out how bad it would be if they took anyone for questioning. They'd give us up in a single, absent heartbeat. And I couldn't even blame them. Still, try to prevent any unnecessary loss. Wouldn't want to give them more reason. I look forward to your report.
Hunters spotted out near Aurora Pawn. Ryong still doesn't know about Baker. Reckon she's the reason the hunters never made it to the glacier? We should speak to Nico. Nuts to you, big brother.
hit you!
Rest in pieces.
Hands up! Fuck it!
Go see what that was. Fine. The next one's all yours.
Motherfucker. Where'd you go?
Something ain't right.
Oh, thin blue line just got a bit thinner.
What the fuck?
You have been busy, da?
They tell me you have a problem.
Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not in my back office.
My thanks. I look for...
Baker. Now I get it.
So you escaped your companions.
I can feel them. I can taste them. I can sense them with every part of me. They burn like stars. They smell like prey. But you left me to them. To my own men. They could have destroyed me.
You kept your condition secret. Proof of your suitability as a Tremere. I will be sure to shield your existence from the Prince. Given that many would take your head, your survival is still in the balance. I understand your troops learned of the glacier. You led them here instead.
To the slaughter. Men who used to trust me. Who had lives. Who had families.
Do you regret your decision?
No.
Good.
But I wish I did. I wish I was that person. The steadfast agent they think I was. Someone who was brave enough to die. So, what now, my sire?
Now? The IAO will still investigate Seattle, we both know that. But you know how your old masters think, how they talk. You will make use of this.
Now's your chance, Fire. If you're gonna point this gun.
Be careful. Seek out your opportunity. Build your strength. But when you are prepared, make sure Glacier Hotel is destroyed and the spider that lurks at its summit does not escape. Destroy Lou Graham.
Oh, that's one hell of a thing.
I understand. I can do that.
Very good, child. Now disappear as best you can, and do not look back. Perhaps years from now we shall meet, under different circumstances. Until then, I wish you good night, Mother Hen.
Just Latoya.
Then farewell, Latoya. I should report back to Ryong.
And tell her what? That you just effectively doomed her sire. This is quite the pickle.
Yes?
I have a report for you about the IAO.
That's so.
Has something happened?
You tell me, Sheriff. Anything you'd like to share?
It sounds like you already know.
But I want to hear it from your mouth. Not just Holly's. The head of the goddamn IAO was certainly a choice. Well, obviously, I'd rather you'd followed protocol. However, despite your occlusion of the truth, I know you acted in the best interests of this court. So, for what it's worth, you have my permission.
As gracious as ever, my prince.
Well, it was that, or final death. Now, your report. Did you handle the rest of the hunters as instructed? Or should I expect any more surprises?
I instructed Baker. You can look forward to a little more independence in the coming nights.
Don't say another word. But between us, well done. Our burden seems lightened. Good work. Now, before you go, I need to hear your long-term intentions. Do you plan to stay in Seattle once this Mark business is resolved?
It is funny. Usually I hear the call to leave, to travel somewhere else. But not now. Not here.
Well, give it time. Maybe try listening a bit harder. You know the way out.
I suppose all that remains now is to check in on Lou Graham. Gotta say, going to beard the monster in her den isn't top of my list, but let's get it out of the way.
Well now.
Let me guess. You need something.
I've been thinking about my big return. Seattle has changed so much these past decades. Funny to think that you should know my city better than even I.
I know more than you think. I know you put Gideon in the ground.
Gideon? Oh, yes, your gardener. How interesting that you know the name. As I said, he was an irritant, a little roadblock in Seattle's journey. You, of all people, should know a prince must use many methods to cement their power. But let it be a lesson to all of us. Never leave the heads attached. Which reminds me, I want to walk my streets, bathe in their lamplight, hear my footfalls on the rain-silvered asphalt. I long to hunt again. I'm sure you heard I had to let go of the flea-ridden stray. My first real foray will require a little more scaffolding, as it were. Something you, as sheriff, will facilitate.
Naturally. My services are at your disposal. Whatever you require.
See? This is why I can count on you. You will scout for me. I need eyes on possible hunting grounds. I prefer to inspect the menu before I dine. I'm in the mood for a young female. And since I feel a newfound spring in my step, perhaps someone a little more effervescent. High-spirited. Decadent. Oh, positively lustful. I'm thinking black sheep of an old money dynasty. Oh, still bankrolled by the father she renounces into her third Friday night Cabernet.
Black sheep, old money.
Don't forget the Cabernet part. A Rioja or a nice Argentinian Malbec.
I have a notion Mama Lou's a fan of the cooking channel. Makes my teeth tingle.
Don't let me hold you up. I'm positively famished. Just, I want you to know, your service has been...
So in a word, what she wants is Verona. And I have an inkling where we'll find the girl.
Where?
The closest thing she has to home. The last place she was truly happy. Ain't true? Say, I don't know about this fire.
Need I remind you that finding Verona was your suggestion?
I know. It's only... Look, the closer we get, the more I find myself, wondering. It'd be throwing a guinea pig to a lion.
Nothing is decided yet.
What did I tell you?
Oh, beautiful fire. Back to see me again.
Verona, you look unwell.
Well, hello to you too. Can I offer you something to drink?
I am not here to sup on you.
Come on, don't make me feel like a bad hostess. She said I had the best blood she ever tasted.
I do not enjoy the taste of desperation.
She does fit Lou's bill. You really want to throw her to the spider?
If you are sure this is the life you want, there may be someone I can introduce you to. You strike me as her type.
You mean another kindred to feed? Forever? Would you do that? For me? Save me from my misery.
I will consider it. Perhaps we will speak again.
It doesn't have to be Verona. Should we see if we can't find a few other dishes? No harm in having options. Forget the daddy issues and all that jazz. We look for rich, high in spirits, and female. choice, Fire.
You're back! And what delights do you have in store, dear?
As it happens, there is someone I found who matches your particular request exactly. She calls herself Verona. She was Isabella's blood doll.
Really? How utterly fabulous! You know, Isabella was always lauding those girls over me. How divine they tasted. The buttery, complex bouquet. Oh, how fun it would be to play with her.
Only the best for the true Prince of Seattle.
You say all the right things. Now, will that be all for tonight?
Was it you who branded me?
Fire. That is quite the accusation, given its implications. Are you insinuating that I am Sebastian? Just why would I want to destroy all I have built?
You have not been yourself, but under the gardener's influence. A curious, bored mind, seemingly sinking into the deathless ennui of her age. You feared Gehenna. You knew where the forbidden texts were hidden.
So a few dreams make me a cultist. I thought better of you, Fire, I really did. You wouldn't like me as your enemy. In fact, you should just leave. I don't care. I'm done.
Lou.
Did I stutter? You know, I have the strangest feeling that all the chips are about to scatter across the table. I hope to see you again after they do.
Well, should we see what Sophia has for us?
Alrighty, that looks like a good place to stop. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe button. I'll see you guys next video.